around 2 years ago. One time I went to grocery store with my husband, and I saw blood, donating blood bus, and that was very exciting because I have been donating my blood all the time in Taiwan. So when I first time to see this, I feel like, oh, I want to do something good for United States because I'm happy to help people for the thing I can do. So I went to the store and I saw there was an old lady and old man sit at the desk, and I asked them about the detail of donate the blood. And she asked me, where were you from? And I said, oh, I'm from Taiwan. And she said, oh, let me check. It's Taiwan on our list. And the list she was saying is, she used some certain word I cannot remember, but that word means not safe area. And she said, oh, I have to check. Is Taiwan on this not safe area list? So she went check and she said, oh, I cannot find Taiwan was on here. So for me, for my understanding, if Taiwan is not on the not safe area, that means Taiwan is safe for donating blood, right? But her attitude was still really unsure, and so I say, so she asked me about my traveling experience. She asked me, how long have I been staying in United States, and where were I before that? Because she has to know the past 3 years where I was. So I told her I was in United States for 1 year at that moment, and a year ago before United States, I was traveling in Australia and New Zealand for 1 year, 3 months, and before that, I was living in Taiwan with my husband, and so I think I'm okay, I'm okay. And she said, all right, so if you get on the blood donating bus, they will ask you really personal medical questions, and will you be able to understand that? And I said I'm not that confident about medical term because I don't deal with medicines all the time. So I asked her, is that okay if my husband get on the bus with me? My husband could be my fantastic translator because, we have been married for a long time, and we describe things to each other. We communicate in Chinese, in English, and even the certain term I cannot understand, we always find a way to describe it. Like if you don't know how to say heart, this word, but you can say, oh, what's the function, where is it located? So that's how we find a way to communicate. And she said, oh no, your husband cannot be there. We need a professional translator for you. And I said, okay. But at the last moment, my husband, because my husband, he is a native speaker, so he sensed the unfriendly attitude from the old lady more than me. But, he was really unhappy. His face was a little bit, And I told him, I want to do good thing for your country because that's how our relationship does, right? I want to start to love your country because I love you, and that's why I'm here. So I say, hold on, honey, and then let's just do it. Let's wait. So the old lady called a translator, and after a while, she came back and she told me, oh, because today is the weekend, so the translator, she doesn't has her own car, and it's gonna take her around 2 hours to transfer by bus. And then at the last moment, I feel like, 2 hours, it is a little bit too long. And it's I really just want to do something good for the world, and I donate my blood in Taiwan all the time, and you don't need to give me the hard time for that. And yeah, but it happened. But after that, like 2 weeks ago, I was in PCC and I saw there was a blood donating station. So I went over there directly, and I saw a guy was there. I asked Len, hey, I'm from Taiwan. I want to donate my blood. Is that okay? Do I need to prepare any document? And he said, oh, no, you're fine. Just bring your ID, and then if you get enough sleep one night early, and then come straight to do it. And I said, okay, I'm going to do it. Yeah, that's my story.